ladies and gentlemen, this is the very first ever Aki and Friends stream. And tonight's guest is the one, the only, TheTr33house. He's a fellow content creator here on Twitch, and I'm sure multiple other platforms. But Tr33house, why don't you give the ladies and gentlemen just a brief intro about yourself. Tell us what platforms you're on, how they can find you, all that good stuff.
Well, everyone, I am TheTr33house here on Twitch. And so I'm just so glad to be a part of this first episode, the inaugural episode of Aki and Friends. It is a huge honor. And so I do stream mainly to Twitch right now. We do some stuff on YouTube and TikTok and things like that, and on Twitter, but our main focus is Twitch at the moment.
Awesome.
I don't know if you heard that. Did you guys hear the effect?
That effect was pretty nice. I'm gonna say.
Okay, good. I didn't know if it carried over.
There we go. Okay, guys. Hopefully the game volume is much quieter now than everything else. I think we're good. Yes, he has a soundboard. He has all these sound effects, all of these amazing things. So really excited to
what happened?
hang out with him tonight. Sorry, I literally had an ADD moment and my brain broke for just a second.
It's all good.
All right. Wow. What is this? There's a quest for this. What is this Mandalorian thing? What you have to but you have to buy the Mandalorian.
Yeah, you got to buy the battle pass to get all that.
Oh, okay.
If you're gonna play this just tonight, I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm probably not. How do I get out of here?
Just hit.
There's an X. No, that's not it. Play. There's a play up top. Here we go. Treehouse is invited.
Just hit play. Yeah, hit play.
Join party. See, this is how good I am. This bodes really, really well. I'm having trouble just getting into the game itself. So we're
there you go.
We're set. Okay, you're
rocking
the
the Borderlands 3.
Yeah, that's literally probably the only custom skin I have in this game. So.
Well, that's good. I'm rocking the man cakes, so we'll be good.
I like it. Okay, Treehouse, tell me a little bit about your origin story, right? So how did you, back before there was the TreeHouse, there was obviously, I can see your previous username is SurryWow. Tell me, how did you find out about the streaming world? What was your discovery of streaming in general like?
So I go back a very long time ago in a galaxy so far away. So I've been actually on a computer and gaming since I was probably 8 years old. Okay. Back to where you could go to Radio Shack and buy the lovely machine called the Tandy.
Radio Shack, that is a relic of days gone by right there.
Yeah, so I'm probably dating myself, but that's okay. Old people can play too.
Hey, I'm right there with you. It's all good.
And so I actually been around video gaming for practically my whole life. And so what got me actually into streaming and around streaming, I actually ran a gaming community of 5,000 plus members back in the day. Now, this was before streaming was a thing. It was before Justin TV. And so we ran V-Bulletin board.
Way back.
Yeah, way back. So we had V-Bulletin boards and TeamSpeak. That's how we talked to each other and we played, things like that. And so I was introduced to Justin TV back then. And I thought about streaming then, but it wasn't the right moment. And so I kind of held off on it. What was that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
All right, so we're gonna try to go as far down the line as we can.
Oh, whoops!
No.
I was trying to remember the button to thank the bus driver.
Oh, you
and
jumped?
I accidentally ejected.
Oh, this is gonna go real well.
Off to a solid start. It's all good.
All right, let's mark a new spot. We're just gonna go over here. Try to make your way towards Steamy Stags.
All right. Cool.
If you got to spam your space bar button, you can go a little bit farther.
All good.
But yeah, so I was kind of around Justin TV, and Justin TV turned into Twitch Twitch. And I was kind of always around it, but I never really had that huge desire to actually be a streamer myself.
Sure.
So if you look at my not my follow age, but my account age, even on Twitch, it's over 8 years old.
Yep.
And so I've always been around streaming, and I really, God just really placed it on my heart at the beginning of COVID in March, when we were trying to find ways to continue to engage with our children's ministry, because I am a full-time children's pastor, if a lot of your audience doesn't know that.
They may not.
So I was like, how do I keep engaged with our kids? And so I was like, I should start streaming. I have the ability to do it. I know I have the knowledge to do it. I've been around it. I know what it takes. And so that's kind of how I kind of jumped into the whole thing, was to really stay engaged with our kids during this time that we find ourselves in the world.
Yeah, it's a pretty, not gonna lie, pretty crazy time. All around at this point. So you started on Twitch.
No, so actually, well, yeah. So I kind of did.
I knew the answer to that question before I asked it.
Yeah. So I kind of did start on Twitch, and at the very beginning, I kind of contemplated. I created a channel. I did everything. Well, you already have a channel, but I created like lowered thirds. I did the overlays. I did everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then I really struggled for weeks, though. I'm like, is this the platform God wants me on? Is this the platform that is family friendly? Is this the platform that I can feel okay with inviting like our church onto?
Sure.
And at the time, I had some other people talking with me, and I came to the conclusion that it wasn't. And we went to Mixer.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we went to Mixer.
I think we all know how that turned out, but please continue.
Yes, we do know how that turned out.
That story.
And so we were on Mixer. We started on Mixer in March, and I'm gonna be honest. Like a lot of people like to hate on Mixer, but those people I tend to find out never actually spent any time on Mixer, because Mixer was actually a really great platform. It was a very family friendly platform. It was a place where I could feel comfortable at the very beginning and what we were doing with streaming, but it also gave me an opportunity to get used to being on stream and doing my thing. You know, I kind of honed the ability on Mixer.
Honed
and then
your
Mixer, yeah, honed the crap. And then we all know Mixer shut down.
Yeah.
And
they broke up with you all over tweet.
Yeah. We all kind of got blindsided, felt bad. You know, the feels were real. And so we decided we already had everything over on Twitch and just go ahead and make the transition. And everything went real well with the transition. And that's where we find ourselves still today. Oh, you're fighting. I should probably come
I have no idea what this thing is. I shot it. I was like, this is a person. And they're just sitting there.
I should probably tell you real quick. In Fortnite now, there's NPCs that are friendly that will actually give you stuff. If you
that was a friendly one? Did I just murder a friend?
Yeah, I think you might have murdered a friend.
I murdered a friend. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, friend. You're dead now.
You're such a bully, Aki.
The friend is dead now. I'm bad. I'm sorry.
That's all right. No, we'll live.
So here's the thing. I've met so many amazing people from Mixer. And there may be people in my community that are from Mixer. I didn't even know we're from Mixer. I knew you were from Mixer. Yankee Benny, right?
Yeah, you want to know how such a great streamer I am right now? I have my stream going on, and I was on the talking screen, and it wasn't even on the game.
Nice. You know, that's listen, if you don't make that mistake at least once a month, you're not a real streamer.
Oh, I don't even know about once a month, about once a stream.
Oh man, you got to start somewhere. I'm playing like absolute trash. I'm not prioritizing anything right now, but you know what? That's okay. We're here to have a good time and talk and chat. Get to know the man behind the lens. That's okay.
Yeah, so we actually met a lot of great people over at Mixer.
Tell me about some of the folks that you met at Mixer, and like, just you can feel free to name drop whoever you'd like to, and like you're kind of like where they're at now, or if you know.
Yeah. So we actually don't really know how we came across each other's paths, but I met Yankee Benny there, and he streams on Twitch now too, and so you guys can look up Yankee Benny. Then we also met Next Gen Kim, who's also a streamer and Christian and science teacher.
Wow.
And so he streams here on Twitch now too. And so we met other people like Cam Moodles and tons of people. And so we were all over there kind of creating a group of people. And the thing is, when I first started streaming this too back in March, I'm probably like a lot of people, including yourself, like I didn't think any other pastor or Christian was doing this. And you're really taking your frustration on that car.
I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I was all Street Fightering it. You know, you remember, here's me dating myself. Street Fighter 2, back when you'd have like the car level and you'd be punching the car, you know?
Yeah.
I just
I remember that car. Yeah, just keep punching it.
That's right.
And so
we're in trouble. We're
we got to get to how far we got to go.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
A while.
If your people are looking for me to sweat in Fortnite, this is not the first game. This is a warm-up game, guys.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know what? I messed up, so
Yeah,
I jumped way early.
I'm surprised we didn't die jumping that early, but
You know what? Nobody else. I can't believe nobody else landed there. It's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked nobody else landed there. That's why I always wait. Everyone that plays with me, we always know to go to the end and to the right.
Okay.
You always go to the end and to the right.
So
you can grab that health pack. There you go. There's another one.
Grab that shotgun.
Grab that shotgun. Yep, that's a good one.
I like the tack. I know enough to know that that's a good gun. Like that's.
There you go.
That I'm sure.
And let me tell my chat real quick. If I'm not answering you in chat, guys, this is a special stream. This is Aki and Friends tonight, so I may not answer a lot of my chat. Okay.
That's right.
So just bear with us tonight.
Yeah, and I apologize. In my chat, I actually set up a special stream elements command for this because I am I am flat out ignoring chat and events tonight. There have been some things that have happened, and I apologize, guys. I promise I will get to you once this is over. But this is our first time at this, and we're figuring it out. But yeah, I know. You know, I've met a lot of really cool people. Actually, Real Poison Kill was in my chat earlier. He's from Mixer, and then I've met Dad Got Game. He's from Mixer, and so several of the people that I've met from Mixer, I can tell they're just all really good, positive people, and I'm so glad that the majority seem to have come to Twitch, which is great. So
yeah, there's a few that went to Facebook and things like that. And like Gilbert just said in chat, he says he told you to remind me of the storm, which is something to create a special command in my chat for people to tell me the storm's coming.
It's coming right now. I see it behind us.
I get sidetracked looting.
Yeah, you know,
but yeah, when we started this, I was like, man, you know, nobody else is doing this. I'm gonna be at the forefront, and which is great because and the reason why I started that gaming community back in the day is because I always wanted community with people that had the same interest in video games.
Sure.
And so I ended up ending that because it wasn't very it started getting not family friendly and for many other reasons.
Yeah.
And so when I started doing this, I was like, man, I want community again, and I don't know a lot of people out there doing it. So I will start it and see how it goes, see what God does with it, see who we meet. And we started meeting a lot of great people on Mixer, and then we moved to Twitch. And we started meeting more people, and I was like, man, there's more people doing this. And then my eyes were just like just flung open. I'm like, there's so many people doing this. This is amazing.
There's something.
And then we got involved with GMA. Oh, look, you knocked them. Look at that.
I didn't mean to.
No, you're good. No, you want to. This is when we go, get back to the lobby.
Oh. Yeah, just vicious. Oh, wait, somebody else is shooting at me from somewhere.
Yeah, this is their partner. They're over there. They're way over there.
Like, what are they shooting at us from all the way over there for? I want this sniper rifle. I don't know
get that sniper rifle. This is when you can take this guy out right now.
Hold on, I gotta heal.
Yeah, so we found GMA and we found and I already followed Susie Live for so long, and I don't know why I didn't like pay attention more in his chat to see that there were like a ton of other people doing this.
This is the worst. This is the worst possible move I can make right now.
What are you doing?
Can you move while you're healing?
No, you gotta stay still. They'll keep breaking the heal.
I'm good. So no, actually, so a little bit about my origin story. So my Twitch account is also, it's like, I don't know, I want to say like 6 years old, something like that. But I only reason I ever had it was to watch Overwatch League. You know, it's just,
there you go.
That's what I was into for a while. And why do I?
There's a guy here.
Oh,
in a car. Cool. Hold on a second.
I see it.
Yeah, Overwatch League. Okay.
And oh, hello. I juked him.
Oh no, his buddy was behind us.
Yeah, his buddy jumped out of the car.
Made.
Wow. Whoops.
That's all right.
That's all right. It is what it is. Back to the lobby with us. So.
Yeah, exactly. Back to the lobby.
That's right. What do I got to do? What do I got to do? What's the button?
It just hit ready up.
Oh, ready up. Okay, cool. So yeah, I found Susie Live actually through a Kotaku article. I just gone through like a major life events, and I'll talk about that at another time. But anyway, I was just reading Kotaku and found this article about this church and this pastor who played video games on Twitch. And so I stumbled upon his community, and I was just like, this is really, really cool. And several months went by, and the Lord kind of placed it on my heart to start streaming with my kid. And I was like, there's not a lot of streamers, I think, that stream exclusively with their kids and want to try to provide a place where anyone can feel at home and welcome. And so that was, and obviously like there's a family friendly spin and all that stuff, but really kind of focusing on more of a true family kind of feel. So that's a very brief version of my origin story.
Awesome. Yeah, so
and I debated between Twitch and Mixer at that point too, and I just ended up deciding to go with Twitch back in February of last year. So it's been a while.
You made the right choice.
Well,
the one that's still here.
It's the one that's still here. I'm not going to say necessarily it was the right choice. It was just the choice that we felt led. That was the platform that we had friends on. It was the platform that we felt to start on.
And that's what we were led to with Mixer.
Yeah.
And
you know, honestly, like I said, you obviously created several very special connections with some really awesome people that have also come into our community and hung out with us on occasion. Yankee Benny and several of the others that you mentioned. Next Gen Cam, I've seen around a few times. Like really, really good people. Ken Moodles. Irish
and the crazy thing is, people. I've met so many other children's pastors that do this too, and youth pastors. Like Pastor Dudson is a children's pastor. PT Stress is a children's pastor. My buddy Sinner's Prayer is a children's pastor, and we're all on Twitch doing this.
All right, so let's dive into that a little bit. So you are a children's pastor. right?
Oh yeah.
And you just did a 24-hour stream very recently, right? 4 missions.
Yep, December 12th.
Which is really cool. Tell the chat, if your chat already knows, I'm sure. Tell my chat how much y'all raise in 24 hours for missions.
Yeah, so I am a children's pastor, and it is my and even though I have a passion for Twitch, my main passion is raising up the next generation. It's so crucial that we raise up this next generation, loving God and giving and teaching them the word, discipling them, and just teaching them what it means to love people, to be genuine people that do good in the world and love each other. And so, yeah, so one of our things that we do in our children's ministries, we have a huge emphasis on. I landed in the bag, by the way.
I'm right here on top of you.
Okay, all right, good. And so we really make a huge emphasis in our children's ministry for missions because we want to raise kids with a heart of generosity, and missions is a way that does that. It really starts creating a heart for generosity in our world, and as they raise money to help people around the world. And it also continues to encourage them to do things in their own cities to help people too.
Yeah.
And so each year we pick a couple different projects to raise money for. And so in December, we had actually in March, as COVID started, we were actually at a Kidman conference in Texas. I wish I knew Ern back then because I would have went and hung out with him.
Oh man,
but,
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, so we were there for a Kidman conference, and while we were there, we found out COVID hit. We got the news like we have to go home and figure out how to do kids online.
Oh man.
Which I'll get to it in a little bit later about kind of how God equipped me to do that later. But anyways, while we were there, we met a missionary that leads Africa Oasis Project, and I was talking to him, and I was like, you know what? I've been looking for a missionary to support this year. I love what you guys are doing. I would love to support you. And we already had some other people on board too.
Sure.
But while we were doing it, I'm like, God had told me at the beginning of the year that I needed to do $10,000. And I was like, okay, God, okay. And then COVID hit, and I was like, no way, God. There's no way. There's no way it's going to happen.
$10,000? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're not even meeting as a children's ministry. How are we going to do this? And so, long story short, he kept reminding me, and come August, right when we were about to pick up Africa Oasis Project, which provides clean water in critical areas of Africa. They go in, and if your chat doesn't know, the #1 killer in the world, not America, the world, is unclean water. Oh. And 90% of those deaths are kids under the age of 5.
That's
and
crazy.
So I was like, I am doing this. We are going to raise money. And so in August, we looked at what we had raised for the year, and we did things like drive-through dunk tanking, where people would drive in and give money. They can dunk me in a dunk tank. We had sliming, we had pies, all this stuff. We were at $9,000.
Wow.
And remember, God told me at the beginning of the year, do 10,000. And I was like, no way. And we raised 9,000 during COVID when we weren't even meeting as a church or a children's ministry.
That's unreal.
So I was like, we're going to do $1,000. We're going to finish this $10,000 thing off that God told me to do. And we're going to do it for them. And at the end of the stream, at the end of 3 days when we did the stream, on stream, we raised $1,500. And off stream, we did a total of $3,508 for Africa Oasis Project.
That is just unreal, man.
And so that's going to go.
What incredible support, and it's for such a good cause too.
Exactly, and it's going to build 3 wells in Africa and 3 critical areas of
3 wells. That's amazing. And
so when they build a well, they're not just providing clean water; they're also providing the living water of Jesus Christ. So
that's right. What a testimony. That's the stuff that, people dream of being able to participate in and doing stuff like that. And that's just amazing. It's such a creative thing. You don't really hear, honestly, I don't think I've heard of many streamers on Twitch picking a ministry specifically like that.
Here, let's get in this boat real quick.
Cool. Sure. I will hop in the boat.
But yeah, and so many people like throughout Twitch helped reach that $1,500 on stream. If I had to do that, I had to shave my head and my eyebrows, and that's why I looked like people would say a naked mole rat.
All right, naked mole rat. I'm no longer interviewing the Treehouse, ladies and gentlemen. I'm currently interviewing a naked mole rat. Okay.
I messed that up real quick.
That's okay.
There we go.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
And so so a lot of people from even your community and other people's community helped contribute to that in that 24-hour stream, and so it was pretty awesome.
That's awesome. That's the goal, man. I mean, at the end of the day, money is a huge sacrifice for a lot of folks right now in this specific time and era with all the challenges with COVID and everything else. That is so wonderful to see. You guys were
one of the biggest things I say too is that we have a heart for missions, but I think the #1 mission field too, not number one, but the newest mission field now is Twitch.
Sure. I 100% agree with you there. 100% agree. Whoa, hello.
Hit E.
E? Oh, E. Hold E. Don't just hit E.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry,
there's a guy right beside me. Well,
I sent you far away on that.
yay.
You're not. We'll get this guy.
It's all good. It's all good. Did you get his buddy? Oh.
Yeah, the buddy's down. I just
Okay,
gotta
cool.
try to get this guy down now.
Yeah, he's
with my
building.
sniping ability.
You've got
All right,
this. I believe in
probably
you.
not good.
Absolutely believe in you.
Yeah, hit him for 105, but he's not dead yet.
Nice.
But
oh, yeah, I see his buddy crawling up behind you here.
all right, sit still for a second.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick you up.
Oh, look at this.
And I'm
This
gonna
is
drop
really
you a med
cool.
pack. I think his buddy's abandoning him. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No loyalty among thieves. I see how it is.
No. All right.
That's
so here's a
cool.
med pack.
Okay, cool.
If you don't
thanks.
have one, and we're
I'm
gonna take this guy over here, and we're gonna show his friend like, don't leave Groot. So we always like to carry these guys around as an example, not to mess with us.
Oh my
And
goodness.
so we just parade their bodies around.
Wow.
Like,
I believe we call that bullying for a good cause, sir.
yeah.
Bullying for a good
All right, we'll
cause.
finish them. There you go.
All right, cool. Nice. That's cool.
And that's when we usually say, get back to the.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, so I do believe Twitch is the newest mission field, and so that's why I love that so many people are doing what you're doing, what we're doing, and so many streamers are doing because
For
we're
sure.
reaching people. Yeah.
A PT.
Actually, come
speaking
over
of
here real
speaking of
quick.
your buddy PT Stress, he is in my chat right now.
Oh, he's in your
And
chat?
PT Stress, this is a one-time, well, maybe not one-time occasion. I'm sure at some point, my good friend, we may have you on the show.
Stand right here. There you
All
go.
right, cool.
And full shields. There we go.
Nice, that's cool. And then we'll play some Fortnite with PT Stress maybe at some point. There's everybody
There you
who's
go.
here right now. If you guys are enjoying this content, if you're a fellow content creator, you're part of this community, you're interested in being on Aki and Friends, please let me know. I mean, there's a few people I've reached out to that I know would be interested, but I'm afraid to approach some people. So if you are interested, please hit me up in the Discord DMs, Twitter DMs, wherever you want to hit me up at. My goal, my vision with this is to help grow. I want to grow everybody. I think
Yeah.
all of us are in this together at the end of the day. And if we are going to
100%.
reach people, if we're going to be a positive influence on this Twitch platform, we all have to grow. We all have to reach people in our own way because everybody does different things. I don't play Fortnite, but I'm playing Fortnite tonight to introduce you guys to this amazing guy, the Treehouse. So my next question for you, Sir Treehouse, how did you become a children's pastor? What made you decide that was what you were going to do with your life?
Okay, so I was making sure we had internet good. All right, so it's just the game. Yeah, so I didn't actually grow. I grew up Catholic.
Okay.
And so that means we didn't go to
I have a
church a
couple
lot.
former Catholics in my chat right now, so I get it.
Yeah. So we went on Easter, things like that, but we were Catholic. So it, I
Guy at
really didn't
133 on the other
start.
side of that crystal, by the way. But please continue.
Okay. There's a lot of people around here. This is a sweaty area.
Okay.
So I actually started going to church like seriously and pursuing a relationship with God seriously when I was like 16, and so I found myself in an Assemblies of God church.
Okay. I grew up Assemblies
So,
of God. Did you know
I
that?
feel like I want to take this guy out so bad. Hold on, we're gonna send this guy. Bow! I thought he was dead. I went in for 105. Hold on, we're gonna get him. Aki, get him.
I can't hit him with anything. Literally.
And go back to the lobby.
Thank you.
All right, sorry.
So glad.
I really
So glad
hyped
that
my
you did
place.
that because I had a little early. Every shot was missing. I'm like, I can't hit
I
the
get hyped
side
my
of a brick
place, so
wall
there should be
right now.
moments of that. I do need this gun right here. Yeah, so as soon as I started going to the church, I actually got saved at a Carmen concert at Benny Hinn's church.
Oh, my
earlier
goodness.
in
Dude,
life.
Carmen, who's in the house?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was definitely. I was gonna make one of his joke puns for his music. Never mind. He was a champion that night. He was
Oh,
on
there
a-
you go. There you go.
Anyway, so I
That
found
takes me
myself in
back.
Assemblies of God Church in Central Florida, and I got really involved in the children's ministry and the youth ministry. And so, make sure I don't leave you. I get so used to just running away.
You're
Yeah,
good.
so I got really.
I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, I should pick
Wait,
some of
weird.
this stuff up, maybe. Anyway, please.
Oh yeah,
Continue,
pick it up.
continue.
Yeah, you got to take their loot. If you kill them and send them to the lobby, you got to take their stuff.
That's right.
Yeah, so I started getting really involved in children's ministry, and I just fell in love with it. I fell in
Sure.
love with because I'm like,
Like
a goofy,
volunteering
crazy.
with the children's ministry, then, like as
Yeah,
as a
volunteering.
younger individual. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, exactly. As a teenager, and
Got
so
you, got
I'm a
you.
crazy, goofy person, and so it just fit with me, like hanging out with kids and just being weird. And so I did that for a very, very long time. And our church, my youth pastor, ended up leaving for a long period of time, but then came back to the city and planted his own church. And so we went this is before I was married. My
Sure.
wife's family went too. So we went to their church, and one of my friends was a children's pastor. And one day he said, "You know what? I'm gonna actually move to Alabama. Do you want to be the children's pastor?" And I was
Wow.
like, "Yeah, okay, let's do it."
Yeah,
and so
man.
at the time, I was actually just graduating from film school, and so I actually have a film degree. And that's
wow,
where
a
that's
film
where it comes
degree.
into
Okay,
play.
that explains the production value. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, Treehouse
Yeah.
has amazing production value. It's a lot of fun to watch. So, but anyway,
Yeah,
please
so I have
continue.
a film degree, which really helped during COVID to bring kids
Oh,
church
for
online.
sure, absolutely. It's amazing.
Oh, this guy wants some. Where
Yeah,
is
he really does, doesn't he? Oh my goodness, he actually.
Oh, I'm out of bullets. He's not getting any from that gun. Yeah, so I took over the children's pastor position. The church ended up not doing well, and we moved on to another church. And as soon as we got into that church, we were only there 3 weeks in this new church, and they're like, our children's pastor actually just resigned, and for some reason, God's telling us that you are the person, and we're like,
You're
"Whoa,
the dude."
Okay, well, we just left another church as the children's pastor. Okay, and so that's pretty much. And I was at that church for like 13 years.
Wow.
As a children's pastor.
Wow.
And then God called us out, took us to North Carolina, and now I'm here in North Carolina
North
as a children's pastor.
Carolina. Oh,
Yeah,
oh
I've
my
been here
goodness,
2
oh,
years.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, they all want some of Aki and Friends tonight. Hold on. I have like no bullets, so this is gonna. Oh, there's a guy standing right here. He wants some too.
I'm taking out your structure. You knocked me. I feel bad.
Not any.
I feel bad.
Yeah, we're dead.
Oh, it hurts.
Hey, we placed top 8.
That's cool.
Hey,
I have no.
place.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. Hey,
Okay,
chat. If
cool.
I'm not talking to you tonight again, this is Aki and Friends, and so I'm not ignoring you.
Same here, guys. Same on my end. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for being here and listening to us. Just kind of chat and getting to know the Treehouse this evening. We're having a good time with it. So talk to me a little bit more about background and like. So you grew up Catholic, and then find yourself. Correct me if I'm wrong here, because I might have missed something. But found yourself in the Assemblies of God Church.
Yep.
This was before or after you got married?
Before I got married. So actually, this is a funny story. This is
Okay.
a little diving deeper a little bit into what my own channel knows about me. So,
This is the point. I want people to learn some more.
so before I actually started going to the church I went to when I was 16, my brother was actually already going there, but I jumped on the old thing called America Online.
Ooh, America
got mail.
Online. That sounds
Yeah.
so hilariously familiar. What was your here's the real judge. What was your
Okay.
screen name? What was your
Space Ghost.
name? Space Ghost.
Go.
Space Ghost. I just unmuted Mama Peach for that one. I had to. So the funny thing is, so Mama Peach and I met through a blogging website, but we talked a lot via AOL Instant Messenger back in the day.
Are we interviewing?
There you go, AIM.
Listen, no, I'm sorry. Please
Yeah,
proceed.
so if you didn't know, AOL was a thing back in the day. You get your little modem, you dial up, and you get on there, and it'd take about 20 minutes.
Get your
But
little disc in the mail.
They had, Christian chat rooms, teen chat rooms. And so I would frequent those teen chat rooms, not really looking for anything, but just, again, community, people that had shared the same interest of, growing in their walk with Christ.
Because we all
And
know
so-
people seek community. We as humans, whether you're
Yep.
spiritual or not, you seek community. You seek other people out.
And that's why COVID's so hard right now.
Right. That's right.
So I was in there, and I came across this girl that we started talking about. And back then, you would ask ASL, age, sex, location.
That's
So
what
it
somebody
would
just
be-
typed that in my chat. Believe it or
Oh,
not.
did they? Yeah.
ASL. That was always the question back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
And so
goodness.
we
So
found
actually,
out
I
we
actually,
were
have
from.
I actually have a picture here. I need to pull up in a little bit after this match. We'll go through some pictures.
Oh
and
yeah,
you can
pull that
explain.
up because that was
Yeah.
right around that
Well-
that not too far, a little bit
yeah.
after that. Picture's a little bit after that. But yeah,
As soon as
so
this match is
we
over,
found-
I'm going to have you explain all these photos that you sent because I want
Okay.
to go through those.
And so I saw that she was from Central Florida. I was like, oh, okay. Started talking. Found out she went to the same church and youth group my brother was involved in. And that's what got me involved there. But then also found out she was a lot younger than me. And so immediately I was like, nope.
Yep, I'm out.
there's a 5-year difference between me and my wife. And so,
Okay. There's an 8-year
So sh-
difference between my uncle and his wife. So it's
yeah, there you go.
age.
And
Honestly,
so-
at the end of the day, and this is just my opinion, I feel like especially the older you get and the more life experience you get, the less age really matters.
Oh, yeah,
especially
yeah.
something like 5 years. That's trivial at the end of the day. But anyway,
Yeah,
please
exactly.
proceed.
then I was like, okay, she's cool. But I started going to the church and got plugged in. And eventually, when she turned 16,
Sure.
She was in children's ministry too. She started being a youth leader. We started hanging out, going on missions trips together, and really realized how much, we both loved God and Jesus, and that we were obviously perfect for each other.
That's right.
So started dating. Well, we
Space
started
Ghost.
courting.
And so wait, what did she have a screen name? What was hers?
It was like her real name, so I won't say.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, please don't dox yourself.
Yeah.
And anything, any question
I
get, if it gets a little bit too personal, please just feel free to be like.
She just wasn't as creative as I was. So.
Oh, okay. That's exactly.
Yeah. So we got married, and the rest is history.
The rest, as they say.
Still together. 16
and
years
you're
later.
still making history. That's the best part about
16 years later, 3 kids.
3 kids. Okay, and then you don't necessarily have to. I know one of them because Katie Mack has graced our chat with her presence on occasion. But if you don't mind, if you feel like sharing, how old are your other kids?
Yeah, so Katie Mack, who is allowed to be on Twitch, is 13.
That's
my
right.
middle child is 10, and she's only allowed to be on my channel.
That's right.
Nobody rat her out for being on Twitch. And then my 4-year-old, if it's not like the Beach House family or some YouTube family, she doesn't care about Twitch, so she's not around it.
Yeah, she's probably not old enough to really care too much.
No, she has no idea what I do.
Silly stuff,
She just knows Daddy does like stuff in the basement.
I don't know what this does.
Yeah. Oh, I'm already full, but yeah.
Oh, well, cool. Now you got 40 more.
It was the thought that counted.
That's right. Hey, listen, I think of you. You know what I'm saying? I think of you.
There you go. Yeah, so that's how I met my wife. And so if you want to show that picture.
Yeah. You know what? Just going to... Where's my... Hold on.
A lot of people actually don't believe that's me in that picture.
It's honestly, at first, I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
Especially if you tune over to my channel right now and see what I look like this moment. Yeah.
I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, guys. This right here. Here's the treehouse. Look at that. Look at that dude. Look at that dude. He is a very tall individual, is all I'm going to say. At least based on that perspective. Holy smokes.
And bleached hair.
Yeah. Oh, dude. It was the 90s. If you watch the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, everybody had, the frosted tips or whatever,
It's like a lanyard.
That's right. The lanyard, too.
Oh, it's so sweet.
And every time we would go to a ski trip, for some reason, my friend and I, a couple of us would bleach our hair. I don't know what they had to do with skiing, but we would do it.
Wow. I mean, didn't all snowboarders back in the day do stuff like that?
That may have been why we did it.
That was a cool thing, I think. It really was a very different time in the 90s. We did strange things, kids. I can say that because I lived through the 90s, right? So, it's all good. Just have, extra life experience. That's all I'll say.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that's how you became a children's pastor. That's a big adventure.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool.
And so my wife does it with me.
That's awesome.
She actually heads up the preschool part of our ministry and heads up our homeschool group.
My goodness, that's amazing. Now, how homeschool groups is actually, believe it or not, something we are considering with Peach after she's done with her elementary school time. So I might be hitting you up.
If you have any questions, we'd definitely be able to answer them for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
My wife was homeschooled her whole life. I was homeschooled the last 3 years of high school, and then we homeschool all.
Wait, there's planes? What in the world is this?
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll get in one. All right, now hit E on it. You'll get on top of it. Now hit E on the one I'm in.
Oh, on the one you're in. I think I was walking that plane off
go.
of. I think I accidentally pushed it.
Yeah. Well, for some reason, once you get in one, they all start falling down.
Wow, that's actually hilarious.
Now we're in a plane.
Actually hilarious. So I was homeschooled as well. Believe it or not. Fun fact. Wait. Where are we? Hello? Who's shooting? How rude!
So there's somebody on the ground. Somebody's on the ground shooting.
Somebody's very rude. Individual. I do not appreciate.
They're probably over here somewhere.
Where you are.
We'll try to
okay, so you're in North Carolina now.
Yep.
You've been in Florida. You've been kind of all over the place. If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
If I could live anywhere, it would not be back in Florida.
Not be back in Florida. That was fast.
I do not miss Florida.
Like, nope,
I'm like fourth generation Floridan. I don't want to go back. If I could live anywhere, I don't know. I really like North Carolina right now. If it was anywhere in our country, I would probably stay on the East Coast.
Okay.
East Coast, best coast.
East Coast, best coast. Okay. Yeah, Mama Peach would agree with you.
I know she's the Georgia girl. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I don't know. Right now, I think it would be North Carolina still. I'd stay where we're at.
I think North Carolina is a really good place. It's just for those of you who haven't been to North Carolina. truly gorgeous area of the country. Really diverse terrain and just lots of really neat areas in and around North Carolina. Lots of fun history. I have a cousin that lives out there, and we actually drove through North Carolina several times when we lived in Georgia, because you don't know that about me. We used to live in Georgia, and we went to Gatlinburg once, and I know we drove through North Carolina on the way there, and that was pretty fun.
All right, we got one.
That guy got wrecked.
Yeah, he did.
That
and
was
then,
funny.
oh, we got to hit E.
Oh,
or hold E.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
hold E.
Whee! I'm going to go land right on top of this guy.
There you
No,
go.
No, I'm not. I missed. I lied.
All right, we're going to take out his friend, and then he's going to be sad boy, and then we're going to take him. He's
hello?
behind you.
Oh, hi. Oh, wow. Not. Ladies and
right.
gentlemen, by the way, I don't play this game. Please forgive my mistakes.
All right, we're going to make them come to us.
All right,
'cause
so
they are a builder.
I'll let you focus for a minute, but as you're focusing, what you think about? Tell me, what's your favorite thing about being a children's pastor?
Really, just oh, hold on a second. That's all right. My favorite part is just you can't hear it, but we have a nice sound effect when either we kill someone or we die ourselves.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but we play "In the Arms of an Angel."
Oh yes. Oh yes. Let's go back to the lobby for a minute. I want to go through some of these other pictures real quick.
So the question is, number one thing I love about being a children's pastor is the fact that we get kids at such a young age that we truly do get to raise up that next generation.
That's right.
That it's not just something that we say, that we actually get the opportunity to teach kids at such a young age what Jesus means to them, what Jesus did for them, and who Jesus can be in their lives.
It's such an important foundational period of time, and to have good, strong, positive influences in our children's lives at that critical age is so important.
Yes.
So I have mad respect for what you do, and I think that's really important. And I'm so glad that you're also on Twitch. It's a lot of fun. But I want to go through a couple of these other pictures. So I found this one here. You guys appear to be at a pumpkin patch, it looks like.
Let me pull your stream up so I can see it. Yeah, so that is my wife and I.
Okay.
She's definitely the better looking one in the couple. And so that is Katie Mac.
I'm not going to judge, but I'm not going to say
And I'm
I
actually
disagree.
shocked that she let me have the facial hair in that photo because she hates facial hair.
Oh,
As
really?
I'm talking to Aki, who has like full facial hair.
Well, I honestly, and mine is mostly at my wife's request. So there you go.
So
that's
that
Katie
is-
Mac. Oh, that's a baby Katie
Yeah,
Mac.
that's Katie Mac.
Adorable.
Yeah, so I thought I'd put a photo in there of my oldest. We'll go to Dirty Docs.
Adorable.
To the end, to the left. And so it was like fall festival or something.
That's
And so I
awesome.
thought it was cool, so you could see us like that's when we were young,
Yeah.
still in shape, I guess.
Listen, I'm in shape. Round is a shape. That counts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to this. It looks like this is somewhere overseas because that architecture looks very awesome.
So
by the way,
this photo actually goes along with another photo in there.
tell me
so-
which the other one is, and I'll
Yes,
pull
the
it
other
up.
one is a VBS one. It's a smaller group. It's kind of hard to explain what it looks like. There's orange T-shirts, not the one with the lot of orange T-shirts. It's the one with the smaller group of orange T-shirts. If that makes any sense.
Smaller group of orange T-shirts. I'm gonna guess. That's not it. It's hard to tell.
That's a different one. Well, you can go back to the other one, and when you hit it, I can explain that that's
All
what
right,
the
sounds
other one
good.
was. Yeah. And so in 2019, when we were allowed to travel the world, not stuck in our own country.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. So we got an opportunity to go to Rome on a missions
my.
trip to do VBS, Vacation Bible School. And so my wife and I got to lead an entire team to go into Rome, into the city, and put on a VBS for all the kids there. And it was
That is
and so-
amazing.
So this is actually the Vatican
VBS in
that we're
Rome.
standing in.
That is VBS in Rome. That's not
Yeah.
something you get to hear a lot of people ever talk about or say. That's amazing.
Yes, so that's one of my definitely highlights of my ministry so far is that we got to go to Rome and do VBS, and that's the Vatican that we're standing in right there on one of our
Okay.
days off. And
Kind of
so we did a
bringing the
week-long-
Catholic experience full circle.
Yeah, exactly. I had to at least go and visit. That's how I started, right?
That's right. That's right. Everybody starts somewhere. It's just your origin story coming to fruition.
Yeah, exactly. So we got to be there for we were there longer than a week, but the VBS was a week, and so it was pretty sweet.
Sure. That's amazing.
Yeah, so there's a lot of VBS photos that you're going to be pulling.
Yeah, this is another group, but this is definitely a VBS one.
So this is the same year, so we actually got to do VBS first that year in Rome, and then we came back and did it here in our church. So this is the first VBS we got to do here in North Carolina, and that is like all our volunteers.
And that's a lot of kids.
And some of the kids. So that's some of the kids.
That's
and
only
all the
some of the
volunteers.
kids.
Yeah, that's just some of the kids.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's
and
a lot
that's
of
the
kids.
stage that we had. Yeah.
That's amazing. Roar, did Roar stand for something?
It was so each year the VBS just has a different theme, and so Roar was just like just roaring for God.
Looks like Aslan up here in the upper right hand side, and I think I see Timon.
Yeah, there you go. So each
Timon.
day, like, there's a different animal that represents like what we're talking about that day, and yeah.
I feel really bad that I blanked on Timon, but I had to go there. Okay, now explain this one to me. This is
I didn't even know you were even dead. I'm sorry.
Some comments here. You look like a crazy professor, maybe. I mean, sort of. And this kid has an inverted mohawk. There's a lot going on in this photo.
This is an amazing photo because this was one of the. So this isn't the last VBS we did at our old church in Florida, but this is one of the VBSs we did, and so the theme was not Back to the Future, but every VBS I like to add my own little like quirkiness to it, and so I
would have
made
guessed
myself
Back
Doc
to the Future.
Brown.
Of course, yes, Marty McFly and Doc Brown. Yep.
And there's Marty McFly, and so that's what it is, VBS. But this kid, we had wacky hair day, and this kid's mom.
He's very committed to the wacky hair to do the inverted mohawk.
No, that's not what it is. You can't see it all. His mom shaved a cross in his head, and you can't see the back part of the cross. All you can see is that he has this line down his head.
That is amazing. It's very aerodynamic.
It was awesome.
That's
but hey,
delightful.
I'll never forget that VBS because of that kid right there.
I definitely wouldn't forget it either.
Yeah.
All right, so here's another photo. This is an amazing moment right here. It's just a total mood shift, but this is obviously a very powerful moment. Please tell me a little bit about this.
So if you guys have never been in a room of kids, I'm gonna try not to get choked up.
Yeah.
Been in a room with kids going after God and worshiping, like you've not experienced this. And so this is at kids camp. And I always tell parents, like, they always tell me like, oh, I don't know if we want to send our kids. It's a whole week. And it's mainly usually the parents that just can't let go. It's not the kids.
Yeah.
And so I always tell them, like, kids camp is something that your kids will never forget. And kids camp is usually a place where they get closer to God, where it just doesn't happen on a normal Sunday. And so this,
go ahead.
Yeah, because they're away from their parents. They're there for a week. They're in the Word. They're in worship, and just their lives are changed. I always tell them, your kids' lives will be changed if you send them to camp. I promise you. And so this is just one night of a week-long camp where the kids are just fully going after God and worship, and just going after Him. And so, again, like I said, if you've never been in a room with kids just worshiping, and they get rid of all the distractions, and their only focus is just worshiping their Creator, their God, their Savior, and that's what this picture is. It's just them going after Him.
I think it's
and
amazing.
So
and
it's
as
such an
someone
amazing
who grew
moment.
up in an Assemblies church, I still remember kids camp, the kids camp that I went to when I was a kid, and so that is. It's what you're saying is absolutely true. It's definitely a lifelong thing that kids will never forget. And I'll tell you something else that I think is lifelong and that I will never forget is seeing this photo right here. This is there's something happening here, and I'm not quite sure, but I really would like to hear the story behind this specific picture right here.
Yeah, and so real quick with the last one, so you don't have to go back to it, but even on Sunday, so our children's ministry is blessed to have like a full worship band.
Sure.
A lot of kids churches, which is great because I did it forever too, is you just get videos to play. You don't have the luxury of having a full worship team. And one of my mods is actually our worship leader. And so we get to experience that type of thing like at camp every Sunday when we were together. And it's just,
amazing.
That's why I'm like, God, thank you for allowing me to do what I get to do.
Oh, for
because
sure.
my life is just impacted every Sunday when I see these kids just hungry for God.
That's right.
And so, so this picture, so every VBS, we always bring in missions. And so we always challenge the kids every year that we have a challenge between the boys and the girls, because you always got to have a good, healthy challenge, right, between boys and girls. And so, hey, real quick, Aki, don't kill this person over here. Remember, friend, not foe.
Oh, did you know that I'm in the lobby?
Oh, you're in the lobby? I didn't know you were in the lobby.
I'm sitting here like, yeah,
playing
I'm 100%. I'm just in the lobby sitting here chatting. You have fun, bud. Enjoy.
I'm in here playing the next game. I was getting weapons. All right, we can ready up again. Yeah, so every VBS, we always bring in a challenge to challenge the kids. And if they reach a certain goal, then I have to do something crazy. And so this year was get turned into a human hot dog.
Oh, yes.
And
Okay. I see it.
Yeah, so you can't 100% see the costume, but I'm wearing a hot dog costume.
Honestly, I can kind of see, like, here's like the edges of the bun right here, and then there's obviously meat colored fabric in the middle. Yeah. So there we go.
And that's the same year of Doc Brown and Marty McFly.
Oh wow.
And so the winning side, if I don't know if that year was the girls or boys, but they get to come up and just pelt me with ketchup and mustard and relish and all that stuff.
Oh, there was relish involved too. So this is early.
Yeah. So one year we had a shipwrecked theme on an island, and so I was like, dude, I'm gonna bring. What do you do like fishing? You're on an island. There's sharks. There's fish. Oh, you chum the water, right? You chum the water, right? That'd be, dude. That was the dumbest idea I think I've ever had. I created this chum of octopus and shrimp and clams and I forget. There was so much fish stuff, and I mixed it with applesauce, and I put red food dye in it. And the winning team got to dump it on me like a sliming, but it was chum, and it was the grossest thing I've ever done in my life.
It smells so bad. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine how bad that must have smelled.
Oh, it was bad. People couldn't
terrible.
believe it. Like the kids were coming up to like dumping on me, and they were like putting the cups down and walking away.
Like, what? Gross. All right, tell me the story behind this photo. No Pac-Man.
Okay, so this is kids camp. This is the same. That's the same year the other photo where the kids were like going after God. And so each year at kids camp, you get to your team. We were the yellow team. You get to pick your name. You get to pick your chant. You get to color your flag, a mascot, all this stuff. And so I was with another. If Sinner's Prayer was in this, he would laugh right now. I think it's too late for him. He may have went to bed. So the guy in the back left corner with his hand up, he's another children's pastor from Central Florida. Okay. And so our two churches were teamed up. And so I let him, because I was doing the videography for the week too. I was like, you know what? I will let you do this part of it, because we have to go a certain part of the camp. You come up with everything. I let him take the kids and the two churches and the team. And I was like, you come up with it. And they come back and I was like, what's your name? What did you come up with? He says, I came up with the name No Pac-Man. No, Don't Eat the Yellow Snowman. I was like, what? What's the name of it? It's No Pac-Man. Don't Eat the Yellow Snowman. And I'm like, wait, say that to me again. I was like, this is our name? I was like, what? And that's what the Pac-Man is. That's what the snowman is. And it says no. And see, he's like going to eat the snowman. See the dots?
Yeah. So I'm going to leave that one there. That's
I was like,
a name.
Okay, but
that's
you know
absolutely
what?
a name.
In the end of it, our team ended up winning the whole kids camp.
There you go.
It ended up being fine. Like, so each year, like there's a team, you compete in games every day, and there's a winner, and so we won. So I was like, all right, you're fine now. You justified the name, I guess, in some 100%. Way by bringing in a victory.
I was gonna say victory just completely justifies the No Pac-Man, Don't Eat the Yellow Snowman.
Don't eat the yellow snowman.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome.
All right, I just eliminated this team over here.
There's, I'm coming back to. Obviously, we've got the Doc Brown, Marty McFly. This is your. I see your lovely wife, and behind you here, it looks like.
Yeah, so that's the volunteers from that VBS.
That's awesome. What a great.
And there's a lot of VBS photos because I like. There's two things I love in children's ministry is missions and VBS. Like, I just love VBS. So.
VBS is great. Super. Oh yeah. Super important too. Let's see, and then I'm saving. There's one specific one I'm saving for last, but this must be another VBS staff picture.
No, that's the Rome. That's the Rome VBS.
Oh, so this is the Rome. This is the other half of the Rome one. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Amazing.
Yep. So that was the Rome one. It's pretty cool.
What a fantastic group. Looks like y'all made a healthy
so when you go to
mess here,
Rome,
too.
You usually don't stay like in the city area where people that live in Rome stay. You stay in like the tourist area. So we got to stay like right dead in the middle of where like everyone actually lives in Rome. And this is where the church was, and it was an amazing experience.
It's awesome. And then I'm gonna come to this one, then I'll come to the last one. This is oh boy. Okay. I'm guessing this is another kids camp.
Yeah, so that's the end of the one that we did here in North Carolina for our first VBS. That's me getting slimed with 3 5-gallon buckets.
Tell me what that slime was made out of.
So that is made out of Jello packets, baby shampoo, and flour.
Baby shampoo.
Yeah, the
How
baby
delightful.
shampoo is the least of it. It's mainly Jello packets, water, and flour,
Wow,
and food coloring.
that's amazing. Absolutely.
Wait, are you here
amazing.
again, or did you jump somewhere else?
No, I'm still sitting in the lobby talking to you about
Whoa.
this. So this is the one
How
I
did
wanted to
you-
bring full
How
circle.
did you not get in the game again?
That's
That's
it.
weird because we both readied up.
That's a great question.
Let
This is
me
the
go back
very
up
last
there.
picture that I have, and I wanted to bring this. So this is your whole family.
Oh, my chat right now is asking where are these awesome pictures? They're on Aki's channel, guys, because this is
Ah.
his show.
That's right. That's right.
This is Aki and Friends. Oh, because you selected sitting out.
I didn't select anything. I'm tabbed out. So
Oh, you're tabbed out. Okay, so we won't even go in the game right now. So that's fine.
well,
yeah, so
that's
this,
okay. This is the last one. So give me a quick overview. This is your family.
Yeah, so this is the photo that was taken today. This is
Today!
how fresh this is. Today.
The naked
And
mole
so-
rat himself with the cap
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I had to get a hat when we were there because my head was freezing. So
There you go. I
this is
bet it
winter
was.
place.
I
Yeah,
bet
this
it
is
was.
actually in West Virginia. This isn't North
Oh,
Carolina.
West Virginia. Nice.
West Virginia. Winter place is only 2 hours from where we live, and so we decided to
Wow.
go snow tubing today.
Is
And
this
so
real?
us.
This is all real. Like you guys have actual snow. This is a pretty high elevation, I take it.
Yeah, so they had a lot of snow there, and we're actually getting snow tonight here in North Carolina where we live.
Amazing.
We're gonna get like 6 inches, so it's kind of cool.
Very, very cool. And
Yeah,
kind of
so-
scary at the same time. Do you have any bread and milk in your stores?
Actually, I don't think we even looked. I think it's a mistake. 'Cause we're not gonna be able to go anywhere tomorrow. And I
Oh,
tried,
my
and we
goodness.
have our whole family here from Florida. Like, and I'm like, guys, you realize we're not gonna be able to go anywhere tomorrow? Like, if we don't have stuff in this house.
Especially your family from Florida. Definitely not going to be going anywhere.
Yeah, so
That
this is my
is-
entire family. My wife, obviously myself. You can tell how much different I look from that first photo that you guys saw.
We all go
My
through different phases in
4-year-old
life.
is the one I'm holding,
Yep.
who does not like snow, even though she's holding a snowball, which is weird.
We got
And then
the taller
my
one is Katie Mack.
yeah, and then Katie Mack's the one on the right in the blue, and then
Yep.
Taylor is the one in the middle.
Awesome. A lovely family. You love to see it. That's awesome. Okay, this
Oh,
time
yeah.
I'm actually going to ready up. And then we can play
I
a
didn't
couple
realize-
more
I
rounds.
I
before-
was just in like just in driver mode, I guess. I didn't even realize you weren't going into the games.
all good. If I could
I'm
figure
just
out how to
used to
get through
going
these
in.
menus, that'd be great. There we go.
All right, I'm looking at your screen.
Wait, waiting on the treehouse to
Oh
ready
yeah,
up.
right.
Okay,
So
there we
yep,
go.
yep, you're ready to.
I think
Good.
we're ready.
All right.
I think we should have time for one more.
Okay, sounds good. Yes. Anything else you want to ask me? Ask me. I'm an open book.
Oh boy! I bet you I have a whole other host of questions I can ask for sure. Let's do some fun stuff. Let's do kind of like a lightning round. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
What is Katie Mack's proudest accomplishment?
Katie Mack's proudest accomplishment is she's actually a gymnast,
Okay.
and she's only been doing gym for probably like 3 years. Yeah, 3.5 years actually, and so she competes. She does competitive gymnastics.
Okay.
And she actually last year was the #1 gymnast in North Carolina for beam.
Now that's amazing.
Yeah,
And the
and so-
beam is the one like that. Well, I guess it's a beam, right? And so
Yeah,
like
so
what
she's-
kinds
yeah.
of things does she do on the beam? Explain to people maybe who aren't gymnasts. They kind of like
Yeah.
spins and flips and such.
Yeah, so if you ever watched like the Olympics and like that, it's the big wooden beam that's like elevated off the ground. They have to do flips on it, and they have to
Is it
do all that
actually
kind of
made
stuff
out
and
of
do a
wood or
dismount.
is it padded at all?
The handstands, all that. Yeah, so she was #1 in the state of North Carolina last year, and for her age group, so it was pretty cool.
That's amazing.
And so yeah, so that was her biggest accomplishment. Like, I mean, she loves being a gymnast, so, and we love cheering her on.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. All right, what is your favorite book to read outside of the Bible?
Yeah, everyone says the Bible.
Yeah, that's the
Sunday
easy
school
answer. Come on, give me
no
some.
Sunday school answers here.
Yeah, no Sunday school answers here. Give me the real talk. Real favorite
my
book.
Favorite,
It can be
my favorite book to actually read, and I read it a few times. Is called actually Strong Enough to Last.
okay.
It's a children's ministry book, and so yeah, I know I'm not going fiction or anything like that. I'm
Sure.
going ministry.
No, I think that is on brand. You know what my follow-up question is going to be though.
What is that?
What's your favorite fiction book to read?
Oh, my favorite fiction book.
Yeah.
I have not actually got to read a lot of like stuff not ministry related in a long time. So, and I can't even think of the name of this
Think
book.
back to your childhood.
Oh no, I got the book, but I can't think of the name of it. It was a series. We're not gonna be able to go that far. I gotta pick a new place to land. Hold on. Let's go right here. Right below us. I will have to look it up. But when I was a teenager, there was a book I read, and it was in a series.
Okay.
And it was about a boy who becomes a king, and it was a fiction. It was like kind of like Christian / fiction too.
Sure.
And I can't remember the name of it for the save my life. And I've
Boy
always wanted to go
Becomes
back
King.
and read it again. And so your question right here is spurring me to go find that.
See, there you go. That's what I'm here for.
And so yeah, so obviously I could say like Lord of the Rings like was an amazing book to read, fiction wise, and The Hobbit and things like that. But this book really stood out, and I can't remember the name of it. And just drive
Did you
me nuts
ever
now.
read any of Frank E. Peretti's stuff?
Yeah, The Oath.
Oh,
Piercing the
I'm
Darkness?
thinking more like This Present Darkness.
Yeah, or Piercing the Darkness, This Present Darkness, all that.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
my big
for
thing
me,
is,
my favorite fiction is probably This Present Darkness because I feel like he had real insight to some of the things that go on in the background that we don't really think about day to day.
oh yeah. Let me see what I always want to do. I'm so glad you brought that up. Like forever, I'm like, please. My big thing is, and I know this could be controversial, I hate church cheese movies with a passion. And I'm like, someone take one of Frank Peretti's books and really put some money into it.
That's
and
right.
really create a cool movie because you can make a killer blockbuster movie off of his
Oh,
literature.
man. Could
and it
you
would be
could you
amazing.
imagine? Or even like the Cooper Kids series, those were great
Yeah.
too. Like those would be, amazing. Like the new Indiana Jones type thing. I mean, that'd be
Oh
great.
yeah, that's my thing. Is
Absolutely
like I just want the Christian industry like you can make just as like just do it.
That's right.
No,
All right.
those movies have places for everyone. So no
They
one
do.
like no bad emails to me. I get it. Those Christian cheesy
Bad
movies
emails.
are beneficial for
You're
a
showing
lot
your
of people.
age
It's
there.
just not
saying
me.
bad emails. I mean, come on. No Discord messages, no Twitch messages, no just the emails.
Oh, that's true.
Go
Yeah,
into
don't Discord me.
emails. This guy.
So yeah.
Okay. I got a good question from chat here. It says, in a Bible battle royale, all the characters from the Bible battle royale, Jesus is exempt. Who would win?
In a Bible battle royale.
Yeah,
who would
Bible
win?
battle royale. I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna answer. I want to see what your answer is first.
John the Baptist.
John the Baptist. Okay, justify your answer. I gotta hear.
I mean,
Not that he's not. He's a bad dude. I get it.
the dude ate locusts and honey. He knew how to
You're
live
not
off the
wrong.
land and just be. He was a pretty cool dude. I think just because of how he lived his, I think he could like survive and
Okay.
and like anything. And he, I don't know, locusts and honey. He's probably pretty swole.
Sure. Okay.
I think John the Baptist would be a great guy. I think he would. Yeah,
think so,
I'd
too.
pick him in a Street Fighter version of Bible characters.
If I had to pick, I'd go with Samson. That would be my guy.
Well, yeah, I mean, come on, that's an easy answer.
Well, no, I mean that's why I was just
He
like, I
had
can't believe that's where you went with right
superhuman
away. Like,
That's the guy that he would be the character that everyone picks. You go over to a friend's house to play Bible Street Fighter, and everyone's picking Samson because he's the
it's
most
funny. I'm wearing a One
overpowered OP
Punch Man
character
shirt.
in the game.
Yeah, I'm wearing a One Punch Man shirt right now, and all I can think of is one punch. That'd be Samson. It'd be over.
Someone said in my chat, David, which David's a good one too. I mean, but that's another one. I think David and Samson are the two that you're going to go to because
Oh, yeah.
they're just.
For sure.
Yeah.
David was a warrior. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I agree.
I know. I went with a weird one with John the Baptist.
John the Baptist. Listen, that was an out of left field choice. I did not expect it. He definitely has. If we're talking like, if that's more of like a Hunger Games kind of thing. If it were a Hunger Games, I
exactly.
might be going with like a John the Baptist. But if we're talking
think he'd
about just
surprise
straight
you.
up battle royale, my money's on.
I think he
Samson.
would surprise you.
Maybe it could be. All right. What did you want to be when you were a kid, like a little kid, before you wanted to be a children's pastor? What was your like childhood dream?
I actually wanted to be a film director.
A film director. So that makes sense. Film school.
Yep, I wanted to make movies. I wanted to be
Okay.
the one that made the oath.
That is why he is so critical of cheesy Christian movies, ladies and gentlemen. By the way.
Exactly.
So there you go.
And again, I get it. It does touch people and it helps people. But
How appropriate for COVID times. So think way back, way back. What's the last movie that you went to?
oh, that I went to?
Yeah, that you went to in theaters.
Oh my goodness, I'm trying
I
to
know,
remember,
right?
like,
I was like,
I
this
don't
is
know
a
if I
tough
could even
one.
tell you. Now, here's the thing. I'm a movie buff, and so I would see a lot of movies, but
Sure.
I'm honestly trying to think back, like what would have been the last one? It may have been a Marvel movie,
Okay.
or it could have been a kids movie. So,
Yep. No, I'm
It
with
could
you.
have
I
been
can
like
tell you exactly
Frozen
which
2
one mine
for all I
was because
know.
it was a kids movie.
it
Sort
may
of.
have actually been Frozen 2.
Mine was Sonic the Hedgehog. That was the last one I went to, which is very
Actually, now
good.
I'm thinking
by the way,
about it.
for
It
video
may have been
movies.
Frozen 2. When did Frozen 2 come out? That was close to like before COVID hit, right? That was like December, wasn't it?
I think it was.
2019?
I think it was. Chat, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe it was one of the last ones before COVID hit. I know for sure.
Someone in my chat said the snake. I didn't see
What?
that answer till right
That thing
now.
blew up. Why did it blow up? I just got hurt.
What?
I just got
Oh, you're
blown up.
getting hurt?
I don't know
you
what
got
just
blown up.
happened.
Someone would pick the snake from the Bible to win the fight.
Okay. I respect it.
Okay.
I don't know if I agree with it, but I respect it.
It's an interesting choice.
Interesting choice. Okay. What is your favorite sport to watch?
Football.
Football. Okay. Who's your team?
Well, here's the thing. Living in Central Florida, you had 3 teams to pick from, and they were all terrible.
I was going to
So it
say, did
very
you
hard.
really have 3 teams to pick from? Because
Yeah, I mean,
None
we
of them
had
were very good.
the Dolphins, Tampa Bay, and the
you got Tom Brady now
Jacksonville.
on Tampa Bay, so you at least got that.
But it's true, and they're apparently in the playoffs. So
That's right.
Actually, I didn't get watch a lot of football during COVID because I actually have worked more during COVID than I did before.
I believe
so
it.
I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of football.
Sure.
Apparently Tampa Bay is in the playoffs with Brady, so go
That's
for
right.
it.
There you go.
But I probably I'm a Florida Gator.
Okay.
and
So you're college football more than professional
No, not really.
football.
So I was going with somewhere with that.
Okay.
So in my family, if you weren't a Gator, you were outcast. So I'm a Florida Gator by blood. And so I did cheer on the Chicago Bears for a long time because they had Rex Grossman as their quarterback. But I really haven't had a team. Like I kind of cheer more for like players, if that
Sure.
sounds weird, than it does for actual teams. Like
It's
I
not
like
necessarily weird. I cheered for Peyton Manning for
Yeah,
a while, even
perfect
after he left
example.
the Colts, because I
Like-
loved him. I thought he was a great player, really fun to watch. So
like I'm not a Seahawks fan, but I love to see Russell Wilson do well.
absolutely, super fantastic, fun to watch. Good
Yeah.
fella.
All right, somebody rebooted over there.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why. I was like, why is he crouching?
But yeah,
Why is he
football.
crouching?
Yeah,
Okay,
so when you
okay.
crouch in this game, people can't. So there's a thing that you may not have it on. It's called visual aid, and so I can see when people are close to me. There's feet prints like to our right. There's actually someone coming up,
Oh.
and so when you crouch, they can't actually
Oh.
see those feet on their screen.
Didn't mean to get. Oh, hello. Left.
He's in
out
the
door.
doorway over here. Yep. Let's go wreck these faces.
I'm not ready for this.
Oh, we got grenades being thrown at us.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it is late at night, so I usually get a lot more hyped when I'm playing the game. But there's people sleeping upstairs, so I can't scream.
I get it.
We're about to die. There's people behind us too. This is what it's called being
Oh,
third
no.
partied. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we just got third
no.
partied. We got third partied. There's another team engaging us.
That's okay. We got pincered, and actually, that concludes our hour together. I have one last question for you.
Do it. We'll do it.
Where can the people find the treehouse? Tell me.
Well, everyone can find the treehouse at twitch.tv/TheTriehouse. But the 2 E's in trees are actually 3s.
There you go.
There you go, the treehouse.
The treehouse. Thank you so
'Cause
much.
Funny,
Go ahead.
funny story. Before going to Mixer, I actually had the name the Treehouse with the actual E's, and when
Yeah?
I came back from Mixer, somebody took my name. So we had to go with 3s instead of E's.
How dare they? Well, clearly, what we need to do is we need to get you working on that Twitch partner status, so then you can get your original name back.
There you go.
I'm sure whoever has it now is not partner.
Oh, they're not doing anything with it.
There you go. They're just sitting on it. Don't you love it?
Oh, don't you love it?
Brother, thank
Yep.
you so much for accepting my invitation and joining me tonight and having me play a game I don't normally play. I had a lot of fun. I'm sorry I was terrible, and
Oh, it's all good.
we'll have to play again sometime soon.
Yeah, definitely. I love this. This is great. Thank you for having me on as your first guest.
Absolutely.
I definitely will be tuning into every one that you do because this is awesome.
I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. I think we are. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been the first episode of Aki and Friends. Tune in next month and check Twitter, YouTube, Discord, Twitch. We'll have our next guest announced very soon. TM. Until then, God bless and take care. Thank you so much, Treehouse.
Yeah, thank you.